So first of all, from the time they are born, you need to be using the correct names for their privates because it's actually protective. And for most of us, we grew up not using the correct names for private body parts. So I'm just going to run through them because there are some words that some folks haven't heard before. So female bodies have vulvas, vaginas, clitorises. This is all the stuff you can basically see. I mean, you can't see a vagina. Outside parts. So you can see the vulva, you can see the clitoris, the labia minora, the labia majora. And then everybody has a butthole, which basically anus, but I say bottom or butthole because that's how I am. And then boys, what you can see is penis, scrotum, you want to say testicles, foreskin. So you just need to use those words. And here's why. So when kids know the correct names for their private body parts and they've been taught them, it's empowering because we don't have pet names or cutesy names for any other part of our body. Like my nose is not my smeller, right? And
My
that,
bye-bye for my bicep.
right, that's good actually. My bye-bye, my chompers, like we don't teach our kids those words for any other body part. So that tells kids that there's something different, even something shameful or embarrassing, because we can't say the real words. Eventually, they're going to find out the real words, right? So that's the first thing. They have a right to know. B, when your child knows the correct names, and if somebody tries to monkey with them, if they say, hey, don't touch my vulva, or even if they just in like casual conversation say, my penis is bugging me, that's actually a signifier to that person that someone's talking to that kid about their body. And I have I'm going to tell a story. There was a little girl and she said to her teacher, Grandpa touched my cookie. And the teacher said, that's okay. You should share with your grandpa.
Oh God, no.
Oh,
So
good thing she was
horrible.
tenacious because she went back in a day or so and said, Grandpa touched my cookie again. And
Oh.
the teacher said the same thing. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. It's okay for you to share with your grandpa, share your cookie with your grandpa. She tried. So this kid, like, again, she's like, Grandpa touched my cookie again. And finally, the teacher said, what do you mean by cookie? And she pointed to her privates. And then the girl got help. So if that girl had gone to her teacher and said, Grandpa touched my vulva, what would have happened?
Boom.
Boom, instant help. And kids have to tell an average of 7 times before they're believed. This is a hard topic, but we have to talk about it. And so we're talking about young kids, right? And you were asking about correct names for their privates, and that's, or, how we talk about privates. So that's how you talk about privates. You just do it. So if you have a kid who's 3 or under, just switch it up. Just switch it up. Just say, oh, that's also called your vulva. If you have a kid who's over 3, then you need to say, hey, you know what? You're old enough now to know that the real word for your cookie is vulva. And then having those conversations about how they're a private part of your body, they're not for sharing, it's not okay for anyone to touch you there or for you to touch anyone else's privates, unless you need help. And then other parent, doctor will help you.
Catch new episodes of the Mindful Mama podcast and other free resources, including the Mindful Mom Guide at mindfulmamamentor.com. You can listen to every back catalog episode, including interviews with Dr. Dan Siegel, Janla Van Zant, Sharon Salzberg, and get meditations, join our private Facebook group, and more. Go to mindfulmamamentor.com now. I'll see you there.